Hello everybody, this is Sonia with Paper Pizzazz, and today I just wanted to share some different styles of journals that I was sorting through and found that I had started on, different ways to bind them. This is just from cardstock and the cover. This has a 3-hole pamphlet stitch, and as you can see, I've used tracing paper. For some of the pages I've used from a bird book, just some cardstock. I started to put some little ephemera there, book page, notebook paper, paper from a nice magazine, and 3-hole pamphlet stitch, tie it in the middle. I think there's some videos out there on how to do that. A couple little pockets I cut out. Like I said, I haven't finished these, but I'm just kind of running through these to remind myself of what I have done. A little pocket, you can do whatever you want to with your journals, and that's one style. Here's another 3-hole pamphlet stitch, but the cover is a beautiful from a flower magazine, gardening magazine, and you can't see it, but I did stitch around. I should have used white thread, I guess, but it doesn't matter. Now I've used some graph paper, some coffee dyed paper, some paper from a bird book. Here's a greeting card I glued in there. A greeting card, flip open. Another kind of paper, I don't know what that was from a bird book. From book page, here's a card, greeting card that I hooked in, tied in. Again, I used a 3-hole pamphlet stitch, and book page, and so on and so forth. Oh, here's a little, that's from a little flip I did with a bird from a bird book, graph paper, like that. And I did sew around this whole thing, the cover. And this one, if you don't want to stitch anything, I've done, I don't know what to call this, binding. It's just from string or twine. I gathered it, what am I trying to say? I bound it together with this. I just had string long enough, and you just, I don't know the exact measurement, but I went around 3 times, I think, and then just tied it at the top, and I think it just looks really nice. This was from a coffee book with all kinds of different coffee machines that they've had in the past. Some decorative paper. Again, I have not finished this. I just barely started this. Tracing paper, different books. Here is a kind of an elementary school book with, I don't know, different colors, different images, some more pretty paper, and I made a pocket in the middle. I just folded this up. Like I said, I bound this like 3 times around this journal. I'm going to put some things in here, and it's just use whatever kind of paper you want, whatever you have around the house. Tracing paper is really nice because it's kind of see-through. I like that, and some cardstock, and that's another way to bind a journal together. Now, another thing you can do is no-sew journals, which are really fun. And I think I have a video of how to hook these together. But the first one, I was just experimenting when I learned how to do this. So I took different, I don't know what the exact size of this, but I cut all these approximately, I better measure these. What are these? About 4.5, 4.25 by 6. You don't have to do that measurement. You could do anything you want, whatever you have. These are scraps, and I hooked them together with some washi tape and glue, and I just extended a really long no-sew journal. The other side, you're going to have some different images, and then you can just write in here, draw in here. It's just whatever you want to use. That's one size. Then I made another one that's a little smaller. This one was a little smaller. You can make this 20 feet long if you want to. It doesn't matter. I just went a couple feet, 2-3 feet. This is a little smaller one. No-sew journal, accordion journal. And the more I kept making them, the smaller they got. So here's another one that's smaller. Accordion journal. Hook it together, decorate it however you want. You can draw or write in it, use it for whatever. Now, here's the smallest one I've ever made. Here's a teeny tiny one. And I haven't decorated too much. Here is this one. I love it. I love these no-sew journals. They're so much fun. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this demonstration of my experiments. So have a good day, and I'll see you next time.